So you might have noticed in the last video that there's a new car here. And yes, this is my new 240 hatch. This is my third one. I never had a hatch though, so this is my first hatch. It has the single cam. My goal of this car is just to be a daily, so nothing crazy here. Threw my old wheels on. These are the Advan SA 3Rs, I believe. Just got the coils on. Before it was like this much wheel gap, like literally 5 inches. So we're working on that right now. We're doing the rears. See, the struts are out. This is a 1990. You see it has all the interior bits here. Let me show you the inside real quick. Quick question. Uncracked dash or cracked dash? There you go. Uncracked dash. Well, as you can see, it's very stock in here. So got the original steering wheel. It has 189,000 miles. There's no short shifter in here, so the freaking throws like a mile long. Also, these stock seats suck. I'm looking to get the S15 seats. They bolt right in. I'll probably try to source that and make a video on that. Well, we went with the TN Basics. So these are just the cheapest thing you can get, pretty much. Cheap and decent thing. It's just for lowering it. It doesn't have any dampening, or it's not very stiff either.
And you have to reuse the fully on top mounts.
Yeah, it doesn't come to top mounts because it's whatever.
But it's the same coilovers on the GS, and that ride's really good.
Yeah, so for the purpose of being a daily driver, I think this will be perfect. And people daily drive 240s? Yes.
Yes.
They don't have to be drifted and destroyed on the track. So for me, this is just fine. I like driving them on the street. It's not a big deal to me. We got Alamo there taking off the old strut mount from the rear. But yeah, so going back from my JZ powered 240 to my new 240, I have the KA in there. Yeah, this thing is slow as fuck. So when I had my KA in my coupe, I thought it was pretty decent, but I don't know if this is slower or they were always, you know, this underpowered. Man, but it's fine. It's my daily, so I drive this one on the weekends when it's more open. But on my daily commute during work week, it's pretty jam-packed on the road, so there's no point driving the JZ. We just got these from UPS. So this one has Fortunatos, which is a pretty high-end set, and the TNs are, you know, like $500. So there's some new subscribers, so let me show you they're not bullshitting with the JZ powered car. So there's a couple new subscribers, so some of you guys might not have seen this. Yay, there it is. Not bullshitting you. This is a 1JZ running a Tomei turbo. So like I said, during the weekday, there's so much traffic, there's no room to enjoy this really. So I'll just drive the KA powered 240. I'm still working on this, trying to do body work. This was my daily for like a year or two. I mean, I can still drive it now. Just trying to paint it and stuff. So it's gonna be in the garage. Now see, this is my nicely set up car. So JZ, nice coils, big brakes in there. Okay, so here is all the old stuff off. So like we said, we have to take off the strut mount here. These are kind of fun to take off if you don't have power tools. So yeah, reuse that, throw that mount onto the new coils, and you can throw them on the car. And these are only height adjustment, so This is not an expensive set. So Alan's gonna send it here. This coil is gonna go flying. That wasn't too bad. So there's the part we need to reuse this little mount.
Don't try this at home.
Are we at home?
No.
No, we're not at home. Yeah, you're right. Well, there is a little bit of a damage here. I got this car for a really good deal, but it wasn't perfect. You shouldn't expect to get a perfect car. What do you guys think about the Advance? From my past experience, it's hit and miss. Some people like them, some people don't. But from what I've seen, most people aren't a fan of them. This is definitely a 90s look. I don't think there's any modern wheels that are being sold today that look like this. So it gives you the complete picture when the rear coils are on and the rear wheels on. These are 16.7 front and then 16.8 in the back. So that's a 8-inch wide wheel. Pretty decent. Don't need anything crazy for a KA. 8-inch wide wheels, plenty. So let's throw these on. And hopefully my car will look way better. I mean, it will look way better because it was stock ride height.
Just like insert a picture of how it looked before.
Yeah.
We'll do that after this thing's on the ground.
So this is like the most decent basic coilover you can get. And it shouldn't be stiff at all. Working on these cars is so easy. Like struts, and you do this in like 5 minutes.
So remember how I was saying how new cars are hard to work on? On a 240, you can just, lay down here and work on it. Pretty convenient.
Oh wow.
And comfortable.
Alright, time to drop it down. See how it looks. Yeah, pretty decent.
We could go lower, but again, this is a daily driver, and this is perfect.
All right, Alan's gonna take it around the block just to make sure everything's okay, and let's see how it looks rolling. There you go, the good old KA fired right up. So yeah, definitely a better ride height than stock. Rolling stock ride height, and these wheels are on, and there's literally like 5 inches of gap between the wheel and the fender. Oh yeah. Sound of power. Well, I got the pig nose front lip on there too. I had an extra one laying around. Let's see how it looks rolling. Yeah, these were just wheels I had laying around. I had them on my coupe before. It burns kind of a little bit of oil, huh? I mean, KA is supposed to burn oil. Ooh.
Oh.
Alright, so there it is. New ride height, finally. We only had this car for a couple of days, but staring at it like a stock ride height, it just hurt.
Let's put it this way. It was embarrassing to be in there.
That was okay. I guess Alan was, Yeah. So yeah, it rides pretty good. It's kind of stiffer than I thought it would be for being a basic coilover. They said it was, street friendly. It was designed for street use, not track. But it's firm. Not crazy firm, but yeah, definitely not stock. So we're gonna get an alignment done on this. I'm not planning to do too much to this car. Like I said earlier, I don't like these seats. These are stock S13 seats, so they're clean, but I don't like how they feel. So these will be getting replaced. Probably gonna throw a short hub in there so I can use my Nardi wheel. And then just drive it, I guess. Fix what needs to be fixed, and just drive it. I bought this car so I can flip it, to be honest. So I'm gonna keep it for a little bit, and then when the S15 becomes available, I'm gonna sell this. That's the plan. So this car is appreciating, and people are a little butthurt about it, but you know, if you look at other older cars that are from this time, they're also appreciating, like the Supra, the RX-7. I mean, those are different cars, but you know, kind of the same idea. It's just a lightweight, small, fun car to drive. And you know, they don't make them like this anymore. So prices are kind of steadily going up. It's hard to find a nice one these days. I got lucky on this. Yeah, I'm gonna hold on to this until, you know, it's time to get an S15. What do you think, Alan?
Good plan.